In the beginning, there was nothing until... After the formation of the Earth, tiny single-cell organisms began growing in our seas. Those organisms grew into crustaceans, and those crustaceans into lizards, and those lizards into frog-like puppets, and from those frog-like puppets into early man. The dawn of thought.
What's up, Gearheads? It's me, Gearholic here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Uno, which is a new spoon, part of the GoBites series by Humangear. And yes, I'm comparing their product to some of the greatest inventions ever made by man. Basically, I sent a couple of emails to Humangear, and I talked to their customer service representative, whose name is Danielle. She's really awesome. She hooked me up with 3 samples of their new GoBites series, which are utensils that you can use for everyday life. Basically, the Uno is really awesome. It's their bottom line, bottom end model, and it's really, really, really cool. I would like to just start too with a little bit of a disclaimer. I do not work for Humangear. They sent me this product just to test out, and I am purely giving my opinion back to them. And so through this review and through the process of me testing this thing out, I have found that I truly do really like this product. I'm not trying to sell anything for them. I am not getting paid to talk about their product, but I was very interested in getting this series in, and I truly believe this is probably one of the best engineered spoon/fork designs I have ever seen. I'd like to start first by explaining the actual ergonomic design of it. There's a nice U shape here, and that U shape is great because when you actually grip the fork or the spoon side of it, it feels really good in the hand. It really feels natural when you're scooping and eating things and you're putting it in your mouth. There's a lot of angular designs that you can see on the actual fork side of it and the spoon side of it. The great thing about these angles are not only do they add rigidity to the actual product, but they actually add an edge, so that way you can cut into whatever you're eating and actually stab it and eat it. So that edge, both edges either side of the fork act as a cutting utensil for soft food. I'm not sure what kind of nylon they use in their actual spoons, but whatever it is very rugged. It also is BPA free, along with PC free, and the spoon design is very angular, so it's got these tight corners up here at the very top. Those are great for getting inside of those corners. Maybe you're eating yogurt, or you're eating out of a cup, or things. Maybe you're in the field and you're eating out of a cup. It's going to be great to get into those corners. And also this flat edge also helps it helps scrape the object or whatever the food up the side so you can actually eat it. So next, I'd really like to talk about the test that I did with the actual spoons and the forks. The first test I did was stabbing apples. In each spoon, I stabbed a couple of apples, and obviously I ate them. It was like kind of like me eating a meal with like 3 different spoons, which I thought was really weird. And each one of them stabbed apples great. The Uno performed, I would say, the best out of all of them because I didn't have to support the spoon when I actually stabbed anything. The next test that I did was the olive test. Olives are probably one of the hardest things to get out of a jar, especially with a fork or spoon or whatever. I used each one of these forks to stab the olives out of the jar, and each one of them performed all right. But I would say that the Uno and the standard green nylon fork obviously worked the best out of all 3. The next test that I did was an oatmeal test. Now I just used each spoon to basically eat oatmeal, but the real test came at the very end because I was talking about those corners and the angular design of each spoon. Basically, the green spoon didn't do quite as well about getting into the corners as the Uno did. The Uno was able to get into the actual corners and clean around the edge and inside of the inside corner of the actual cup that I was using for the oatmeal. The last test I did was a measurement test to see how much water I could actually scoop up with each spoon. Using the green spoon and the Uno, I was able to judge how much liquid each spoon was able to pick up and actually pour into a tablespoon and measure that from there. So each spoon should have poured about a tablespoon, but each spoon basically came out the same. It had the same percentage of water in the actual tablespoon measurer. So the competition was pretty clear when I got done with everything. I can tell you that the blue spoon, which is from Walmart, was not very good. The REI spoon that I think I picked up a while back that I used for almost every single day at work, it worked okay. It was not the greatest. I know that I had a hard time stabbing a lot of things with it because it has so much flex in its body. It just doesn't do quite as well. So my true feelings go out to the Uno. I think that it is a far superior design. It's ergonomically designed. It really, truly is designed to be used by human hands. A much simpler design, and on top of that, a much more durable and rugged, reliable spoon-fork combo. All right, guys, so thank you very much for joining me for today. I'm Gearholic. Hopefully you guys had a great time and enjoyed my review of the Uno. So, I have a question that I propose to you guys. What do you think came first? Did the spoon come first, or did the fork come first? Did we learn to stab or scoop first? I don't know. Leave your comments down below. I'm Gearholic, finally signing out. Final.